Hello students. In the last session we have studied about the mode and median. Now in this session we are going to study how we can use it could be first arranged and then this information could be put as a visual representation in the form of you can look at the bar graphs and make the you also get scale and some uh, drawings you can see how we can draw bar graphs. Look at here one of the example. 200 students of 6th and 7th classes were asked to name their favorite color so as to decide upon what should be the color of their school building. The results are shown in the following table represents the given data or on a bar graph. So favorite colors red, that means 43 students, the favorite color of 43 students is red. The favorite color of 19 students is green. Favorite color of 55 students is blue. Favorite color of 49 student is yellow and the favorite color of 34 student is orange. So now we have to give the answers of the following questions with the help of a bar graph. Which is the most preferred color, which is the most least preferred, and second, how many colors are there in all and what are they. Now look at here how we can choose the suitable scale for drawing a bar graph. Okay, now we have to start the scale from 0. Look at here, this is the x-axis, which is a vertical line, and which is a horizontal line is y-axis. The vertical line shows our scale and the horizontal line shows our information. Okay, now look at here, we have to start the scale from 0 where the x and y axis are intersect. That point is 0. The greatest value in the data is 55. So end the scale at the value greater than 55, such as 60. Now we have to use the equal divisions along the axis, such as increments of 10. Look at here, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You know that all the bars will line between 0 to 60. Now we have to choose the scale such that the length of between 0 to 60 is neither too long nor too small. So here we make 1 unit for the 10 students. Then we draw and label the graph as shown. Look at here how many students are having favorite color red, 43. So when you will use the graph paper, you can see the lines between each unit, and with the help of this line you can find out you can easily measure 1 2 3 4 as like that. Look at here, so 43 is between 40 and 50. 43 red, 19 green, so the marking is between 10 to 20, near 20. Blue 55, yellow 49 and orange 34. As like that you can draw the bar graph. From the bar graph we conclude that blue is the most preferred color because the bar representing blue is the tallest. Green is the least preferred color because the bar representing green is the shortest. There are 5 colors, they are red, green, blue, yellow and orange, and these are observed on the horizontal line. As like that you have to draw bar graphs. Now look at here in the next example. Following data of gives to total marks out of 600 obtained by 6 children of a particular class. Represent the data on a bar graph. Look at here, the name of the students are Ajay, Bali, Dipti, Fayaz, Gitika and Hari. Ajay got 450 out of 600. Bali got 500 out of 600. Dipti got 300 out of 600. Fayaz got 360 out of 600. Gitika got 400 out of 600 and Hari got 450 out of 600. Now we have to choose an appropriate scale. We make equal divisions taking increment of hundreds because the lowest value is 300 and highest value is 450, and the near 450 we can easily find out the 600. Thus 1 unit will represent 100 marks. Okay, now we have to represent the bar graph. Okay, it is very important while drawing a bar graph you have to put a exactly vertical and horizontal line which intersect at a one point which represent the scale 0. Okay, this horizontal standing line or a vertical line represent the marks or scale. Okay, in this example they gives a marks out of 600 and horizontal line gives a information which having the names of students. And also the half marks is also important for the we have to write the scale, and which scale we have choose here, 1 unit for 100 marks. So as like that we draw here 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 and 600 on equal distance, and here we wrote the names of students. Okay, now Ajay got here 450. So here we draw 450. Exactly we have to draw a horizontal line. We show the 450 and we can draw a bar. As like that we can show the marks of Ajay, Bali, Dipti, Fayaz and Gitika, Hari as like bar graph. So as like that we have to draw a bar graph. And from the bar graph we can see that there are many conclusions we can out. Now drawing for a double bar graph, look at here. Consider the following collections of data giving the average daily hours of sunshine in the two cities, Aberdeen and Margate, for all the 12 months of the year. These cities are near the South Pole and hence have only a few hours of sunshine each day. Look at here. In Margate, average of hours of sunshine in January month is 2 hours, in February 3, 1 upon 4 hour, March 4 hour, April 4 hour. As like that they give us a data of Margate of average hours of sunshine in Margate and Aberdeen. Dear students, I am not going to read this data because you can easily read this. By drawing individual bar graphs, you could answer question quickly, but it will take more time. So we have to draw a double or joint bar graph. In which month does each city has maximum sunlight, or in which month does city has a minimum sunlight? So however, to answer the questions like in a particular month which city has more sunshine hours, we need to compare the average hours of sunshine of both the cities. So to do this, we will learn to draw what is the called double bar graph giving the information of both cities side by side. Look at here. As like that we can draw a bar graph. A horizontal line, look at here, we shows the number of or names of months, and the vertical line shows the hours of sunshine. And as like that we have to draw a bar graph. That now which paragraph of is which of city, so we have to give a coloring. Okay, the plain boxes are for Margate cities and the colored boxes are for Aberdeen cities, and the scale that we have choose 1 unit for 1 hour because our the lowest value is 2 and the highest value is 8. So as like that 1 unit for 1 hour, as we can choose the scale for drawing a bar graph. So as like that when we are going to draw a information of a January month, we have to draw a bar for both cities which are joined to each other. If we join these bars, then we can easily compare. So by easily watching this bar graph, we can see that in January, February, March, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December instead of only April month, Margate having more average number of sunshine hours. So let us look at another example which is more related to us. A mathematics teacher wants to see whether the new technique of teaching she applied after quarterly test was effective or not. She takes a scores of 5 week test children in the quarterly test out of 25 and in the half yearly test out of 25. Look at here, they gives us a number names of students, that is Ashish, Arun, Kavish, Maya and Rita. Ashish got 10 marks in a quarterly exam and 15 marks in a half yearly exam. As like that, Arun got 15 and 18 marks in quarterly and half yearly exams respectively. Kavish got 12 and 16 marks in quarterly and half yearly exams respectively. Maya got 20 and 21 marks in quarterly and half yearly marks exams respectively. And Rita got 9 marks in a quarterly exam and 15 marks in a half yearly exam. So as like that, we can draw these joint bar graphs or double bar graphs with the help of given data by choosing a correct scale, and the scale is 1 unit is equal to 5 marks. And we can easily compare who scored more. Okay. So she drawn the adjoining double bar graphs. She finds marked improvement in the most of the students. Look at here. Before using new technique, each student showing the less mark as compared to the half yearly exam. So she should continue to use a new technique of teaching. As like that, with the help of different bar graphs, we can give answers of these questions. So look at here carefully. Now we are going to solve exercise here 3.3. Okay. Use the bar graph to answer the following question. Look at here carefully, just listen this how we can solve this exercise 3.3, and after listening this video you have to solve this exercise 3.3 in your notebook and take a pages of bar graphs and different or you can arrange a different bar book also. And if you have a graph pages, you can pin up this graph pages in your notebooks. But after listening this video and watching this video, you have to solve this exercise in your notebook. Okay. So here's the technical. Use the bar graph figure 3.3 to answer the following question. Which is the most popular set and how many students have a dog as a pet? So look at here figure 3.3. Pets owned by students on a class 7. Here are the students which having 1 unit for the 2 students 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. And the horizontal line gives us the deep information about the pets, and the pets are dogs, cats, rabbits, hamsters and others. Now look and you can see which is the most popular pet. Okay, dog showing the scale is 8, cats uh, that means in the class 7 10 students having cats, 2 students having rabbits, 5 students having hamsters and other pets having therefore 3 students having other pets. So as like that we can see that the cat is most popular pet. And how many students they have dog as a pet? So look at here, 8 students have dog as a pet. As you like that you can solve this second graph also. Look at here. In this figure 3.4 they give us a number of books and the scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 100 books. So 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. And the horizontal line is give us the information about the years about 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992 and 1993. So the question is, read the bar graph which shows the number of books sold by bookstore during 5 consecutive years and answer the following questions. About how many books were sold in 1989, 1990 and 1992? You can see this nearby. 198 books are sold in 1989. In 1990, nearby 480, and in 1992, it's nearby 220. Okay, as like that, you can solve this. In which year, where about 475 books are sold, about 225 books are sold. Look at here, 475 is number is between 400 and 500. So it is, look at here, the between the scale shows the year 1990. So in 1990, 475 books are sold, and 225, this 225, the number is between 200 and 300. So the between number is shows that year 1992. So that means 225 books are sold in year 1992. As like that, the third one is, in which years where fewer than 250 books are sold, that means less than 250. Yes, that is in 1989. And the fourth one,